Yo, what's up, you guys? This is TA from Noble Sports Entertainment. Back at you with another one on today. If you have not subscribed to Noble Sports Entertainment, then what are you waiting for? Because on this channel, guys, we talk sports, period. All right, guys, without further ado, I want to talk a little about one of the most intriguing quarterbacks and prospects in the 2019 NFL draft. Tyree Jackson out of the University of Buffalo is one of the most intriguing quarterbacks that's coming in this draft this year. Now, the thing about Tyree Jackson is this guy can make all the throws. He's very mobile. The guy is a very talented quarterback. And if I'm the Detroit Lions, I'm looking at ways to possibly get talent on this team. Now, we know that the Detroit Lions are riding out with Matthew Stafford. But at the same time, there has to be somebody that you have to groom to get ready to be able to take over the Lions just in case Matthew Stafford goes in a different direction or he's traded or just a turn of events happen where, it's time to bring another quarterback in. And I definitely think Tyree Jackson is one of those guys, very smart player, high Q, is really, really high. He's one of the biggest quarterbacks that's coming in this draft too, 6'7", 250 pounds, and the guy can pretty much fly. He ran in the combine, a 4.5 in the combine, and I think that was probably one. He was behind the quarterback from Penn State. He was right behind him as being one of the fastest quarterbacks coming into the league. Now, one thing about Tyree Jackson is he said that his favorite quarterback was Brett Favre, and he says he envisions himself being like a Brett Favre. He also looked up to Cam Newton because Cam Newton has the size that he has, and it's just phenomenal, man, to see this kid work his skill set. But if I'm the Detroit Lions, I'm definitely thinking about taking a guy like Tyree Jackson, a guy that I can groom, a guy that is a great listener, a guy that pays attention to details, and a guy that is coachable. And we saw that in the combine when wide receiver, Hall of Fame wide receiver Steve Smith went over to him and just told him, hey, you don't have to put a zip on the ball that hard. Just kind of, throw it to him, but don't throw it so hard to him where they can't catch it. And he was able to make the transition and listen to that. And you got to love that, man, especially a kid like this who's very mobile. Can he could do it? He could do a lot of things, man. And if you're the Detroit Lions, eventually, man, this has to be a make or break year for Matthew Stafford. I don't know how long the Lions will continue to. It's just like an employee being at a company or a job, or what I'm saying. You're putting somebody in a situation that you think that they're going to take care of the job and get the job done, but they don't end up working out or being able to get the job done. And I think that that's the same case that could be with Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback, but at the same times, there's times where, he has not looked great out there on the field. And I got to admit that. I got to be a realist about Matthew Stafford. He has not looked really, really well all the time. But when he gets the protection, he's definitely one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And I definitely think that having a guy like Tyree Jackson and working him out as a development quarterback would definitely pan out for the Lions. So with so many quarterbacks coming out next season, you can either go for the quarterback next season, or you can draft a guy such as Tyree Jackson and develop him to becoming that quarterback that you need for the future. Because I just don't know how long you're going to continue to keep rolling with Matthew Stafford. But we'll see, though. We'll see how things go. Hopefully Stafford will be phenomenal this season, and he can play with that aggression that he needs to play with and play at a Pro Bowl caliber level. But definitely, man, I would definitely consider drafting a guy like Tyree Jackson. But I just don't think right now. I think he's really raised his stock in the draft, and he possibly can go even higher. They're saying that he possibly can even go in the first round now because of how well he produced and how he was able to throw in the combine and how he ran and he did everything right. And the guy has he has a charisma about him that a lot of people, he has a smile about himself that a lot of teams are liking right now. So we'll see, man, what goes on in the draft. But definitely Detroit, if you get a chance to grab a guy like Tyree Jackson, you can't pass up on him. You can develop this guy to be in a quarterback. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Till next time. Peace.